house in order. I'm Janie, and before we actually get started with the topic today, which is short-term preservation of eggs, I want to say thank you for all those who subscribe to my channel. I want to welcome people who may be new to the channel, and I want to ask you to please like the channel and share the information. All right, it's vital information. It's actually a call to action. There are a lot of things coming our way that's going to make getting out and buying food way more difficult. And if there's even food to buy, because the food shortage is coming, and more chaos is coming, more disease is coming, and I want to be prepared. I would like for me and my family to be prepared, but not only that, for you and your family to be prepared as much as we can possibly prepare for the events that are coming. All right, so remember, even if you can do some of these things, you know, it may be your neighbor or a family member who can do other things, and you can get together, you know, and you put your resources together is what I'm trying to say, and make it happen for you and your family, for you and your neighbors, you know, the people in your community, as we wait on the Most High to get us up out of here. All right, so without further ado, we're going to learn how to preserve some eggs. Okay, so first we want to test the egg for freshness. Can you see that? Let's see. Okay, so in order to do that, you take a glass bowl, or if you have a glass measuring cup, right? You put the egg in. If the egg goes to the bottom and stays there, right? If it goes to the bottom and lays horizontally, like this egg is doing, then you know that the egg is fresh. Now, if the egg tilts up, a little bit, then you know that it's not as fresh. It's not bad, it's just not so fresh. But if the egg floats to the top, then that's a rotten egg. And of course, you don't want to preserve a rotten egg, right? So I'm going to move this out of the way. And the next thing to do is, you know, if you bake, you may have some of these silicone cups in your home already. I used to make candy, so that's why I have these heart-shaped ones, but I also have some others. But so these are just silicone cupcake holders. You can get them at Michael's or Walmart or Target. All right, and you put them in your muffin pan for stabilization. Okay, just to stabilize them while you know, until you can get to the next steps. So what's in here is just some oil, just some canola spray oil. So I sprayed these already. Okay, and then I might as well take the egg out the water. Let's see. Hold on, you guys, I'm coming. All right, so you're just going to crack the egg. Okay, and we're going to use all the eggs. Sometimes I wonder what this white stuff is that you can see when you crack open an egg. I don't know. Oops, I got some shell in there, something you don't want to do. Get that out. Alright, so I'm just going to fast forward on this, show you the end result, okay, because it's so easy. Alright. Okay, so all the eggs are in the cups, and I don't know what happened to, you know, my 12th candy cup. But at any rate, we're going to use what we have, right? So then these go in the freezer for 4 hours. All right, so hold on, and I'm going to get some that I did last night to share with you. Okay, so these are some eggs that I froze earlier. Again, this is silicone. All right, and so we're gonna see how easy it is to get these out of here. Put them in a storage bag. So again, all I did was spray the holder with oil, right? And you see how easy the eggs come out. And I should mention that this is only one of many ways that eggs can be preserved. And these eggs will last you up to 1 year. All right, so whenever you need an egg or two, you know you're gonna make some eggs, just go ahead, take a couple out and let them thaw a bit, right? And then go ahead and make your eggs or add them to your recipe or whatever it is that you want to do. And again, they last for up to a year. You put them in the freezer bag and you pop them back in the freezer. Now, as I said, this is one of many ways of preserving eggs, and this will last up to 1 year. Another way of preserving eggs that I'm going to talk about as soon as I can get some eggs that a hen just hatched, just laid, I mean, is putting the eggs in a lime solution. Now with the lime solution, you can hold eggs, preserve eggs rather, up to 8 or 9 months without refrigeration. And I think that's important because we're very dependent on it, on electricity. And I think that, you know, we may experience some power outages, and it may be long term, who knows, for sure. Only the Most High, right? So what I will say is that to preserve eggs in lime solution, they have to be the freshest eggs. They can't be eggs that have been washed or anything like that, because eggs are porous. The shell, rather, is porous, right? And so the lime solution will seep into the shell of the egg, and your egg will taste funny. That's my understanding. So soon as I can get to a farm, I will be doing the preservation with lime. But in the meantime, this is really easy, right? And you know, you can just fill the bag up and put it in your freezer, and you will have eggs for up to a year. All right, family, that was really easy, right? And it's not, and it wasn't expensive. It's not expensive. I bought these eggs for $2.99, right? And so the silicone cups, like a lot of us have these already if we bake or make candy. So these, the one that comes in 6, you could just have a flat pan and lay those on to stabilize your eggs while they're in the freezer, right? But if you have the individual silicone muffin cups, you just put it in your muffin pan or just sit them. They don't have to actually fit in. You don't have to worry about that if they don't actually fit in, but you can just, you know, put them in a little bit at the top so they could be stabilized while they're sitting in your freezer. Okay, so we had, what did I say? We had eggs, silicone cups, pan, muffin pans, right? Oil, and then freezer bags. And that's really it. So you just let the eggs sit in the freezer for 4 hours, pull it out, pop them out, your silicone cups, and then put them in the freezer, and then you have some eggs, you know, as many or as little as you feel that you need. All right, so I hope you found the information in this video valuable, and if so, please like the video and please share the information. This information can be life-saving. Like, if you know someone who isn't doing anything at all, please share the video. And also, if you have some ideas, please share them. I would love to know what you do to help keep your family safe in desperate times. All right, therefore trust that more disease is coming, more chaos is coming, more destruction, okay, food shortages are coming, and we want to do the best we can to take care of our family and our loved ones until the Most High gets us up out of here. All right? So never underestimate the value of being prepared, and know that I love you with the love of the Most High God. Till next time, peace.